My name's Tremaine with Tremaine's Trucks. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to do a one-person install of your truck mirrors. This particular one is a 7172 Sport mirror. I'm also going to show you, I'm not going to show you, but it will apply also to the 67 to 70 style farm, ranch, whatever you want to call them, mirrors. This is somewhat of a hack, as they call it. Little trick I came up with to make this a one-person project without having to disassemble the guts of the door. So you're going to need 3 pieces of wire. String will work. I prefer wire. What you want to do is you want to tie a knot in the wire. Then you want to feed the wires through the back side of the backing plate like this. Now I'm going to go behind the door and you'll see the wires coming out the holes. One thing to be very certain you do is to make sure that the correct wire goes through the correct hole. There's some extra holes in this door, but these 3 large holes are the ones we're going to use. So here we go. What you want to do is feed the wires through. A little tricky because there's not a whole lot of access back here, but it's doable. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is remove the door panel. If you're not certain how to remove your door panel, refer to my YouTube video on Tremaine's Trucks YouTube channel on how to disassemble your 67 to 72 door. That video covers both the 67 to 71 flat metal door panels as well as the 72 only plastic door panels, which is what we're dealing with here today. Okay, now that you've got your 3 wires through the correct holes, the one thing you want to be careful about when you're putting these through is if you still have your vent window in and the door is complete like this, you want to make sure that all of the wires are on this side of the vent window post running down the door. So the next thing we do is we feed the gasket through the wires like so. Again, be certain that the wires always something. Be certain the wires go through the correct hole in your gasket. Okay, pull the wires tight, get the holes lined up. Now you want to feed the wires through the mirror. Put my phone on do not disturb, sorry about that. So you feed the wires through the mirror like so. You could actually do this with 2 wires. I prefer the 3. So you get the mirror up to the door like so. Now I start with the back hole because it's the easiest one you can see through there. You push a wire wire back through. And yes, this trick is easier said than done, but it is very doable. This is just a little something I came up with on my own. So you want to make sure the wire goes all the way out the backing plate. I start with the rear hole, as I said. I set the screws a little too far away from where I'm working. This screw started, and you want to be careful you don't push that backing plate back in there. You got your two wires still. So you get this screw started here. I hope you can see them. I got no camera person here with me, so I hope you can see them. I'll shut the door at this point. So the next one I do is this, the bottom one here. And push the wire through. Push the wire through, push the wire through, and you don't have to use this long of a wire. I really should have trimmed these up. And the first time I did this on a sport mirror, I didn't have this, one of the wires pushed all the way through, and it pinched the wire in between in the hole of the backing plate and the screw. So you want to kind of use the screw to push the wire all the way through. And we got this second one started. Get this one a little bit tighter because this top screw is kind of hard to do anyways in any situation. But we push this wire through. Like I said, this top rear screw is always harder to get because of the angle of it. So if you get these two screws kind of tight, not too tight, it makes it a lot easier than you do. Again, have to push the wire through. And there we go, all three screws are in the backing plate. The mirror is on. Just tighten it down, final adjust. And you have successfully installed the mirror, one person. Now on this backing plate, for this style, 67 to 70 style mirror, the holes are much larger. It takes a 1/4-20 screw versus a sheet metal screw. So you can you'll need to tie a double knot probably if you're using a thin wire, or you can use a thicker 10 gauge wire. Same thing, same concept with this. Makes it super easy, super simple, one person install. Because if you've ever installed these mirrors with the door fully assembled, you know that it's almost, not completely, but almost impossible to install these mirrors with the correct backing plate and the correct screws, doing it the right way, one person. So this is your hack for today. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a like and subscribe, or as they say, smash that button. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my Tremaine's Trucks Instagram, give me a follow on there. And I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. Thank you and have a great day.